Live action. We've got live action. Hold on. There we go. Hey Ryan. So I had a friend of mine final table the 3K no limit, like one of the final events. It was like this, no guaranteed. No, it wasn't six-handed. It was like right after the main, and a bunch of buddies were there in the audience. And whenever like you get into a pod, he'd be like, "We've got live action." You could hear it like on the broadcast. It was actually pretty funny. So I typed up. I mean, I'm sorry. I put all my chapters of my book into one Word document. It's 354 pages and 242,000 words. So that'll probably get published. I don't know if you go on, Ryan, you go on Reddit a lot for poker? Oh, I left the trunk to the Ultima open. Hold on. Fuck. That's not good. Crawling animals in there. Oh. Hopefully more will come. Sunday morning. Hey Dan, I ordered some seeds from that guy Angus that you got me in touch with. So hopefully I'll be good. Yeah, man, it's basically a novel, man. It's a lot of reading. It would take probably like a week of like reading every day if you read like 8 hours a day every day. Because yeah, so to keep myself busy because I haven't been doing much other than like just shipping seeds out and I just got done with the DoorDash thing. It's actually kind of fun. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but all right. So I'm trying to figure out if I should go get. I guess I could still get Chinese, but there's Culver's, Wawa, I guess McDonald's. Do I really want McDonald's? No. I think I'm just gonna get Culver's salad and maybe a side of something. But I've been driving that red Altima all day. Had to get out of that thing. Yeah, I would get burgers there, but by the time I get home, I gotta jump in the shower. It just, yeah, and I could get Chinese food, but if I order now, and by the time it's kind of unhealthy for me. You're in good shape, man. I'm just not in that good of shape, and I shouldn't be eating like food that's probably not good for me. You're in a boat in the middle of the river. Nice. Is it a nice boat or is it like a fishing boat? Okay, cool. Yeah, the river's not really much of a doesn't have much of a current, so pontoons are probably pretty fun there. So that seed I got, I haven't done a vlog on, but I already have 2 germinated seeds, so I had to start offering the germinated ones. Three-piece catfish dinner. That's probably what they would offer there. I mean, I'm gonna have to adjust this just a little bit. That's good, I guess. So, Yeah, this car is so much nicer to drive than that Altima. The power seat is broken, so like it's stuck in the far back position, and I can barely reach the pedals. I saw that Phoenix video, yeah. Yeah, I did a bunch of vlogs yesterday morning or 2 days ago. Had some free time. Knew I needed to do a few vlogs. I have a couple others. I hadn't done any in like a week, and I just felt bad. What about the Sylvestris? I see it hybridized with stuff, but in general, collecting Sylvestris is actually pretty easy. I've noticed that most Sylvestris seed comes pure, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it doesn't hybridize well with the others because it is kind of like an outlier. I don't know. But Canariensis and Reclinata are probably the worst. Robolini too. You know what I might do? I might do like pick up hot and sour soup at the Chinese place and then get a salad at Culver's. Yeah, I know you're mad that I'm going too fast. They will eventually lean out, but I don't know about Zone 9A, Zach. To get to 9A, like the only 9A area, even in Alabama, is going to be like Mobile and South, pretty much. Or maybe, yeah. Mississippi, just like the immediate Gulf Coast. Once you get about 10 miles off the coast, it becomes kind of like becomes a little bit cold. Oh crap! I didn't go to the. Oh well, looks like we're just getting. I really want hot and sour. That maybe I should just wrap around. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna get some Culvers because these guys are gonna. I just don't want to. What was that sound? Oh, those are cans. See, I'll pay attention to the road, but I won't pay attention to where I'm actually going. So, like, I'll see if there's cars and everything, but my destination can be sometimes unknown. Just remember, like 10 years ago, nothing being here, just being a farm. Kind of sucks. All right, so I'm gonna park so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing when I go walk in there. These people know me pretty well. Hopefully they'll have mercy on me and not get mad that I'm ordering. Actually, I might order a couple of things. All right, I'm gonna go walk over there. All right, I'll be back. Oh, don't get mad at me. I know I shifted in the freaking park. Hold on. I'll come back. Of course, my car's here and everything. I'm gonna kind of want that. Oh, shit. you can see, I'll show you how it works too. You can fold the seats like so. There's like plenty of room inside and everything.
Yeah, that
Yeah, that's why I drink a lot of seltzer water. So
what's that?
that's orange seltzer water, like orange soda, but just water.
Just water.
Yeah, it's not no sugar or anything. I drink it because of regular water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see there I'm live. You can say hi. They can hear you.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I told them that I was going in there to get some food.
That's nice. Yeah, that's exactly the one my dad wants.
Yeah. This is a sport, so it's like not too expensive, but because sometimes they go up to like $45,000. But for like the black edition, so it's all
you
black.
know the Rams, right? You know the sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, those pretty expensive.
Yeah, those those are like 39,000 for that Ridgeline. So, but the wheels, I don't know. Maybe they're only like a 1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah, I see a lot of people trying trucking Benz.
Yeah, if they never use the trucks. Yeah.
They use for work, most people. Right?
Yeah, well, the bigger trucks, yeah, but like the Ridgeline, they used to just drive around.
Yeah, there's one more that's like this tall. You know, the one talking about the double rim.
Yeah,
Those are expensive, right?
Yeah, it costs like $10,000-$15,000 just to make it that way. Then another like $20,000, $30,000 for the truck.
Wow.
So like $50,000 into it, and it's not new or anything. It breaks down. So
wow.
I'm just gonna.
They're fast.
They're not slow, but like this thing is pretty fast. Right. All right, guys. Hello. I've known that gentleman since he was in middle school when this place first opened. So his dad was looking at Hondas, and so I showed him the Ridgeline. We're gonna go salad now. I do this sometimes where I get food from multiple places. This is the fastest way out of here. I'm trying to think the fastest way to get to the traffic circle. It's probably this way. Alright guys, sorry if I missed. Oh, so yeah, so that guy was can I go out this way? It looks like I know I probably can't, but of course I can. And if I do it, then some cop's gonna give me a hard time. Something's crawling on me. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. It's kind of down. There we go. So yeah, I mean, pretty much all of South Florida is just built up. There's very few areas. I mean, the only exceptions are like really, like a lot of the barrier islands that have been kind of kept, like Sanibel, and are really expensive. Or if you go like into the interior Florida, but very few exceptions. I mean, you got to pay a lot of money to like not be around other people. Most people want to pay to be around other people though, which is kind of surprising. Alright, so now we're gonna get a salad from an entirely different restaurant. I don't know why I do this where I go to 2 different places, but I want to talk with you guys anyway, so that works out. Just a little bit. Hey, Southern Ontario Palms and Tropicals. I'll just call you Southern Ontario. Yeah, I mean, out there in the Everglades, like I have lived basically in the Everglades. Like I had a girlfriend for a year in 2012, and she lived on a farm near Immokalee, and it is just literally just saw palmetto and brush and swamp, and I had no internet. But I had some, like I could hotspot it somehow with, I ended up getting a new phone plan because of it. But, I mean, there's nothing out there, and it gets really hot. It gets up in 95 to 97 Fahrenheit almost every day in the summer. Torrential rains, it gets all muddy. It was like a 900 square foot house. It wasn't that big. It was a little 2-bedroom cottage that was actually taken from Sanibel Island. It was kind of cool, actually. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Wow. Well, that's good, Bob. I mean, if I worked 11 hours and worked out, I'd probably be then not nearly as good shape. Oh, gas keeps on going down in price. I like that. I was originally doing the DoorDash with this car, and it was like not worth it because of depreciation value. The old school fence force. Alright, looks like we're gonna be pretty, hopefully it's an easy go here. Food. I want something a little bit tangy, but then I wanted something a little bit fresher. I'll have the Brits on.
Thank you for choosing Culver's. What can we make fresh foods today?
Sure. Do you guys still have those salads?
We do.
You do. And you guys have that, like that's the strawberry and blue. I forget which ones
We
you
have
had.
a strawberry field.
Okay. And what were the other ones you had? I forget.
We also have cranberry bacon blue, chicken cashew, garden fresco, and you can also get that with chicken.
Okay. The second one you mentioned, the
Cranberry bacon blue?
yes. Can I get that, please?
Yeah.
Can I get it with French dressing, and can you get it with crispy chicken?
1 second, let me check.
Okay, sure.
Yes, I can do that for you.
Sorry, just the one in Cape Coral does it, so I didn't know if that was like a.
No, you're fine,
Okay.
you're fine.
All right, cool. Yeah, and that'll be it.
All right, it's going to be $10.69 at the window.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's like it's not a mayonnaise based. It's a it's kind of a sweet dressing. I didn't know it was this much though. Damn. It was like $7.19 or $8. All right, whatever.
Be 748.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
you because
No, yeah,
I
I
was-
clicked the wrong button. And
no problem. I know you guys have a little bit of difference in price. The one in Cape Coral I think is like $7.69.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Would you like a receipt?
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
right,
Just
thanks.
1 second, you should be right out.
Okay, cool, thanks.
No problem.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's actually pretty good French dressing. It's not like the country French, which is just like mayo based. I don't think the French even eat that, so. Yeah, you know, there are a number of Chicago collectors, though. You know, Paul, I remember probably 12 years ago meeting a bunch of people. Someone named Edna from Chicago was growing palms up there. You know, obviously Ryan likes palms. He doesn't grow them there, but Dylan grows them in Chicago. Surviving some negative 25 Fahrenheit. Yeah, Dan, those are definitely going to be pure because they're going to be on a plantation, probably with no other dates around. I don't know. Check and see where they're from. If they're from like I know the ones that are from California are going to most likely be pure. Yeah, if we go up a couple zones, if you go up a couple zones, then I'm probably going to be swimming in like 10 feet of water. Yeah, there are palms in Annapolis and in DC. There are some in Jersey. I know of a couple guys that grow trachees on Long Island, and even a guy here in South Venice was from Rhode Island, and he was growing stuff there outside as well near the water. But you can probably get away with it on Cape Cod, but probably nowhere further north than that. Like you probably couldn't get. Yeah, I mean they're the ones that produce like actual like tasty dates. Yeah, is it National Botanical Garden? I think is the one that has those. They have like fruiting needles. Okay, that's in Annapolis or in DC?
Should be up any second. If you take this number right here and you pull up like 30, 40 feet, not past this corner, we'll get it right out.
Okay, thanks. I guess they. Dates, no, they're not quite as they're sweeter than a prune. They taste more like a God, what's the closest thing I can think of that they taste like? They're gonna taste more like a raisin than a prune. Yeah, same texture though. Like imagine like a big raisin, but better, in my opinion. I mean, they're a delicacy in the Middle East. People tend to like when they put dates in salads, they put dates in cereal. Yeah, Nairobi has a drier kind of like subtropical kind of climate going on. Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's any other fruit that it tastes similar to, but I'd say raisin is probably the closest thing it is. It's not related to a raisin, it just tastes like that. It's dirty. Spend like 40 minutes getting food. Probably should have done this my way. They produce fruit, and you can bite into it. It's not poisonous, but it's not going to taste good. Anik, are you talking about Nairobi? Because Nairobi is actually a subtropical highland climate where they don't get frost, but because of the altitude, it's not considered tropical. Yeah, so it actually doesn't get. The reason they call it subtropical is because it doesn't have like the typical like tropical conditions of like a wet or dry season, and like you wouldn't be able to grow a coconut there. Yeah, well they have. It seems that like most of the ones in, I don't know if Dactylifera actually might be monoecious because I see all them fruiting. Are there really plenty of coconuts there? And I guess I was wrong. It's kind of like from its. Yeah, I know you would know. Let me check their climate chart. Maybe maybe it is warmer. I guess it is warm enough to grow them there. Because some subtropical highland climates are just warm enough to grow coconuts. Like near Mombasa is fine. I know that for sure. So this is a complete. Yeah, I imagine Mombasa's where a couple of Encephalartos grow naturally, like Gratis and Hildebrantii, along the coast. You might see them when you go there. Big green cycads, some of the biggest ones. I have a friend who works in Saudi Arabia, but he goes to Yemen and Somalia to collect aloes. I don't know why you'd ever want to go to those countries there, but yeah, that sounds about right. It puts out enough pollen. I'm sure that the plantations have it set up so it's like the minimal usage of males. Never really thought about that because I see most Dactyliferas with like tons of fruit on them. You would think that some would be males. Bob, what you probably saw was actually Hawea and not a coconut. They look very similar.
The cranberry or
Yeah,
salad.
the cranberry
Yeah.
bacon blue
Yep.
special.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a good
you.
one. She's definitely had a long day. She's like, yeah, this is some kind of cranberry salad. But it's been kind of hot. It rained most of the day. It was kind of like, well, it rained about the first half of the day, and then it kind of cleared up a little bit. But it never got never got above 89, never got below 81. No, it would be fine with 9B, actually. Howies do all right, as long as it's not a hot 9B, like it doesn't get hot summers. Like they do well, like all the way up, I think into San Francisco. They wouldn't grow very fast, but... Yeah, Bob, I'd love to see those pictures, because, I mean, coconuts will grow along, like, Gold Coast. I mean, they don't grow... They might grow in Sydney, like, along the warmer areas there, but Sydney's kind of like... Sydney has more of a Mediterranean, borderline subtropical climate there. Like, Sydney would have a climate that's like a drier version of, like, Tampa, essentially. But frost-free. It's a lot like Los Angeles, but it's like LA, but warmer, sort of thing. It's kind of, I don't know how to best explain. It's like more like San Diego, I guess. Oh, here we go, waiting 30 minutes for a light. Yeah, ask him where that was too, because I mean, there's inland New South Wales can still be fairly warm. I have some friends that have plantations there, and they do grow a lot of like stuff. Like I have a friend that's called Pocket Plum Tree Enterprises. I think it's in Burring Bar. I don't know. I get those names mixed up. Okay, maybe it was like a few miles inland. If it was like right near the border with Queensland, then I could see coconuts growing there. Like a lot of tropical stuff will grow right there in Brisbane, even though it does get like chilly for a part of the year. Like not frost chilly, but it's like high of 70, low of 55 for quite some time. Did it really? Snowed in Queensland. Like I would say that like LA and Perth kind of have the same climate. Perth is probably a little bit warmer overall, like no frost. I don't know. On the mountains. Sounds about right. For a nice cold snap. I've got a cold salad and hot and sour soup from 2 different places. Hope this doesn't wreck my stomach. The Iron Belt of the Blue Mountains. Okay. I'll look that up. I want to see what that is. Yeah, Brisbane's a pretty cool place. And, the thing about Australia is, like, the coast there isn't, like, overpopulated. I mean, Brisbane, Gold Coast area, Sunshine Coast can be, is a densely populated area. But once you get away from that, go to Rockhampton or Townsville or, Townsville, Rockhampton, and Cairns. And even into like Melbourne and Sydney, it doesn't really get that cold. I mean, it might, dip a few degrees negative Celsius or upper 20s a few times, but kind of like an LA climate. Some of these guys, they just blow right out into the road. Yeah, it's north. Bob, if you look at the climate charts of like Brisbane, Rockhampton, Townsville, and Cairns, it's surprisingly chilly. That's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's at like 14 degrees south, or if not less, like 12 degrees south. So that's pretty chilly on the coast, for that area. I think something about like the mountains not doing a job of like keeping the cold away. No, I don't think I did. In St. Pete, Anik, yeah, there are coconuts in St. Pete that have survived even like the harshest winters. There's a few of them. A lot of them died, but St. Pete has a unique climate. If you look at like the coldest nights in Florida, often they don't even have a frost warning because the warmth of the bay keeps them insulated. So even though it may not the thing is, it doesn't get as warm during the day. The high may be 69 or 70. We are here it'll be like 74, but their low will stay like 57, where I can get down to like 54. So it's kind of a trade-off. It's just a lot milder. It never really gets into like the mid 90s in St. Pete. Yeah, I just kind of I missed it, Ryan. I didn't see, but okay, cool. Right after my birthday. My sister's going to Vegas sometime around. No, she's going in December. She's going somewhere else in October. All right, so yeah, I'm about like 3-4 minutes away from being home and jumping in the shower and eating some food. And Ashley's sick and she's still at work. She's getting off. She gets off right now, but. Oh yeah, and I really need to look that up, man. I ordered some stuff. I ordered some orchid moss on Amazon. It's actually really good stuff, and it was a pretty good deal for a 1 kilo bale. It's like $22 shipped. Oh, my sister has messaged me. She does travel more than me because I have like plane traveling issues. I was on 2 consecutive very scary plane rides coming back from Europe, and it kind of like gave me like a little bit of shell shock. I was on a plane ride back from Athens, and some lady like crawled over the seat, and like they thought there was like a contagious disease, and they did like an emergency landing. I was on the plane for 2 hours. Then we had to get a connecting flight from New York to DC, and we got in this prop plane, and it was like going through like extreme thunderstorms, and the plane was like, I mean, we were like you know, like it was just shaking. I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, get me the fuck off this plane, I'm gonna die. And since then I've kind of been like real sketched out about getting on a plane. She does travel more than me. I just haven't traveled a lot in the past couple of years. I couldn't really tell you why, but I should probably. I was gonna go to Vermont this summer, but my mom being where she is, I guess I've kind of like stay close to home. I did use up my run bed. Maybe on the next flight, if there's a bad storm, I just be like I use my one time. Yeah, send me a link if you want. I don't have a Discord, but you can send it to me on Instagram if you want at Faulkner's Palms, or on Facebook at Faulkner's Palms. Yeah, the 2-row ones are, you know, they can be fun or like really scary. So, all right. So I'm gonna be jumping in the shower. Yeah, man, you have a good one. Definitely stay in touch. All right. I can't see where I'm pulling into because I'm blinding myself. All right, here we go. So those seeds have already germinated that I got. It's pretty amazing, but yeah, I'll tell you guys more about that. Okay. That sounds good. And yeah, catch me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys later. All right. Thanks for watching.